I love that place. It's great.
Well, when I went there when they did the preview of your album, I noticed that Belzer was there. Is he tied into the whole thing?
Richard's been there since the place opened.
Uh-huh.
He's a maniac, and he's great, and we're real good friends, and we used to do college tours together and stuff.
Do me a favor, please tell him if he ever plays the bottom line to put in some more jokes, because there are at least 24 of us nasties in the press that will throw the lines right back at him.
He loves that, though. That's what he loves. He loves that. That's like food for him. You know, you do that, he gets like excited. He loves.
Oh, good, great. I wouldn't
it.
want to let him down.
Yeah. I love that. He's such a man. And this is a guy who's on 24 hours a day. He never gets off stage. You mean, in the morning, he wakes up, smokes a joint, gets totally out of his mind. You're at breakfast and he's already like, bring, bring, starting. Like, he's crazy, but he's so funny. He keeps you laughing all day.
Uh-huh.
He's great. I can't imagine how anyone could live with this guy, though. I mean, it'd be like too unbelievable.
Yeah, really. Either you've got to be totally spaced out or totally, like, mellow.
Yeah. But he's great. He's a sweet guy. He's real sarcastic, but he's real sweet.
So it sounds like you have basically like a regular group of people that you spend your time with and stuff.
I mean, I hang out with a lot of rock and roll people, but I also like to hang out with the other side too. Keep it balanced.
Is that difficult to do?
Sometimes, yeah. Going back and forth, it's hard. Because not with the new people, with the old people.
Yeah.
The new people are fine. The old people get like weirded out sometimes because they don't understand how come you won't sing there anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Why won't you sing here anymore? It's not because I don't want to sing here. I can't sing here. And you're wearing all this weird shit and everything. Like, they get weird, you know.
What kind of venues are you going to be doing when you go out?
I think we're doing warm-up dates first. We're doing like Fastland and Asbury Park and clubs like that. And then we start going to like 1,000 to 3,000 seaters opening for other acts and stuff. And then we have some headline really great in Cleveland, and we're doing like real good in the Midwest.
Yeah.
So we're going out there to like headline in Cleveland, and Big Gore and things like that.
That's great.
Yeah. So some of the places it's going to be a real mixed up thing. The opening for some people. And
what kind of people are you opening for?
I don't know. It's mixed. It's not like a steady tour going out with, like we're going to go out with Robert Palmer, but we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, like, it's too weird to go out with Robert Palmer. He's like, we rehearse next door to each other, and we listen to each other's music, and it just doesn't work together at all. He's too, like, mellowed out, and ours is, like, too, like, really nuts. So, we're not going to do that. I really don't know exactly who we're going out with. They're doing the itineraries this week.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
That's good that somebody's taking the time to, give you some compatible bookings, because
it's really
hard. It doesn't always happen.
It's hard. We took out the songs that we're not doing, like that are on the record, are like the ballad, the big ballad. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. The rock disco thing. We're not doing that.
That was, I just said, I'm listening to the album, and then they flip it over and they play the first song. That's the first song on side 2, and I'm going, why does Chapman have to do another Heart of Glass? Once was enough. I think it's very funny in light of what you told me that, you spend time hanging out with Debbie Harry.
Yeah, it's really funny because my guitar player wrote it. It's not like Chapman submitted it.
But what he did as far as a production and to your voice as well. Yeah. Everybody was saying that.
Yeah, that's what happens. It's like your first record. Sometimes it's you really you could tell what songs were like really, which ones we really picked the band and which ones we didn't.
Yeah. And
that's what happens on the first and the second one. You get a little bit more. Everybody knows a little bit better what you want to do.
You told me that for a while you were doing like a lot of original stuff.
Yeah.
But there's only 2 original songs on the album. What was the rationale behind that?
I don't exactly know. I guess they wanted to, Chapman's so strong, and they wanted to go with a lot of his songs, which is fine, because, I really love his stuff.
Yeah.
And they wanted to do some cover things. We wanted to do the Cougar thing.
Yeah.
Really bad. And, There were a lot of originals that were picked that didn't go on, that are going on the next record. It was, I guess, insurance, you know, to go with something that they could be sure of. I don't really know. It's difficult when you're a single artist. It's not like being a band.
Yeah.
You know, it's totally different. It's, I'm not really a writer. I don't write that much. I write, you know, I've written maybe 20 songs in the last year. That's it. I mean, I don't write, you know, it's not my primary thing. But now the band is together and the band writes, and now we all write together. So it's different. It'll be like a totally different situation.
Because there's something else again, you know, that it puts you, it makes certain conclusions be formed, which, you know, from what you're telling me, are already obsolete. Because
that's what happens, right?
You know, you hear the album and you go, okay, you know, this is somebody similar to like a Judy Collins or a Linda Ronstadt or somebody who.
Well, that's what it was originally intended to be. Was to be a solo singer, female singer,
interpreting other people's material.
It was originally intended that, but then all of a sudden we found out we could write songs, you know, and we could really rock out. So then it was, you know, it changed. It's really weird. It's weird coming from totally right to going so far left. It's like a long process. It's not something that I immediately was ready to do. You know, but now I wanted to. Now I'm fucking crazy. Now I'm ready to go nuts. Now, you know.
It's just so funny that, you know, people can hear the album and If You Think You Know How to Love Me is a single, isn't it? Yeah, and I mean, you know, get a certain feeling off of that, and then, you know, obviously from what you've told me, what you do live is a whole other ballgame.
Yeah, it's a lot rougher. It's a lot weirder too. It's like real weird. I'm weird. I'm not like a real rock and roll person. I'm like a weird person, you know? But the ballads and stuff. I see, the whole thing is, see what happens when, like I told you, like when you can sing good, they want you to sing good. So they wanted me to come on, you gotta do this ballad, which I used to do, which, you know, this one song, Don't Let It Show, the Alan Parsons thing.
Right.
You gotta do it. I said, well, I mean, like I really wanted to do it too. I wanted to hear it on record. But I'm not sorry I did it. I mean, I'm real glad I did it.
Yeah.
But I won't do it again. You know, there won't be any songs like that again. You know, it's just, you just evolve, I guess. You know.
Are the people in the band all pretty much from the New York area? I mean,
no. My bass player's from Kentucky. He lives here now. They all live here now.
Yeah.
My other guitar player, Scott Sheets, he's from New York, and then the drummer, Myron Grumbacher, and Neil Giraldo, my lead guitarist, are from Ohio. So, Midwest, vowel states, look out. That makes me nervous, vowel states. I don't know.
Vowel states?
Yeah, things that start with a vowel. I go, I don't know, Arkansas, look out. Where? Utah, I don't know about this place. It's very nuts. Plus, I don't know if you know, but my husband and I are separated now.
Oh, no, I didn't know
So this also makes you a lot more.
Oh, yeah, so much for all my questions
That's
about,
right.
you know, stable,
Totally off to
whatever.
do that.
Strike that, yeah.
It worked for a long time, 10 years, pretty good.
10 years, huh? That is a long time.
Yeah, we babies.
I was going to say, obviously, when you were real young.
Met in 10th grade, excuse me. He saw some changes go down. Oh,
yeah, that's,
But when everything began to change, everything went. I just cleaned house. I couldn't, you know. So, but everything's great. But I'm totally nuts. I'm totally nuts.
Well, in situations like that, it's just really good that, you know, you've got a whole network of people.
Yeah, it's real good. I mean, my family's here, and all the people that my business people are like, and they're right here, and we're all real close relationships with my accountants and stuff like that. So it's nice.
And you've been able really to, you know, to tell Rick as your whole concept of what you want to do has evolved. I mean, he's gone along with it.
Oh yeah, he's been great. He's always supportive. He always wanted to me. You know, he'd always say, "Why don't you do rock and roll? You want to do it. Why don't you do it?" And I said, "No, I'm scared. I'm never gonna be hip. I know it. I'll never get to be hip. I know it. It's you're skinny. That's first of all, that's good enough. That's pretty hip. Let's go." And then you know, you go and get your hair cut permanent. Hello, I had like straight reddish hair. It was like totally different thing. And then you just go, you know, he'd be right there, just if I was like going a little bit astray, he'd like come back, you know. And, but he just, you know, guided me right along and let me do what I wanted until I like found out where I was going. I still have no idea. I mean, 2 years from now, maybe I'm doing like, I don't know, space rock. I don't know. You know, it's just like kind of nice to just kind of like go back and forth. I get bored real quick with anything, you know, and to be able to like switch. You know, I know this is not a good idea, but to be able to switch a little bit would be great.
Well, it sounds like you're going to be switching immediately from the first album to whatever you do on the second
It'll
one.
It'll be like a gradual switch as the, you know, as the year goes by with the performance stuff. We won't do the next record till like April. So they'll be, you know, it'll switch in the live performance, so they won't be like too surprised when the next record comes out. And it'll be I'd say 3/4 original stuff now. We're doing. I know we're doing one cover. We're doing a cover of the Rascals song, You Better Run.
Oh, great song.
Yeah, so we're covering that. I know that, definitely. And then we have like 5 originals right now ready to go.
Yeah. But even that kind of a cover is very different from, you know, covering a song that Smokey did or whatever. You know, or Alan Parsons. I mean, those are people that are thought of in a particular way. And a lot more polished. I mean, the Rascals you would never think of as polished.
That's what's so weird though. It's like you start out wanting to be polished, and after you polish it, you go fuck it, and you just go. You know, I really wanted to be polished, but I want to be nuts now. I still want to be good. I'm not going to sacrifice like quality to be nuts, but you know, but I don't want to be. I don't want to be Barbra Streisand. You know, I don't want to be that polished.
Yeah. Are there any singers or musicians that have particularly influenced you, or that you just
mostly
like
men.
a lot?
Yeah, I don't usually listen to women. I love Debbie. I love her. I mean, I've always loved her, way from the Private Stock days. I loved her.
You and me both.
And I love Lana Lovitch.
Do you?
I love her.
She is one of the most extraordinary people I've ever met in my whole life.
I've never met her, but I'm sure she is. I mean, I've worn that record out. She's a total maniac.
Great.
And, but I mostly listen to, like, you know, I grew up on Stones and Led Zeppelin. That's what I grew up on. Beatles songs, you know, and things like that. Poppy kind of Beatles songs. But I just always like rock and roll. But now I forget. My absolute favorite song for this week is Money by the Flying Lizard.
Oh, all right.
This song is like, I just play this song 24 hours a day. It's hysterical, this song. That's what I love about New Wave. It's like music with a sense of humor.
It's true.
I love it. It's great.
It's true.
And you can be nuts. I mean, I love Elvis Costello and, you know, that kind of stuff. And I love Bruce. You can't help but love Bruce.
True.
You can't help it, even if I don't even know where this boy fits in, but this guy is like tremendous. I love this guy. And I just like all kinds of things, you know. It's great. I love the Cars.
You just made my day. They are my favorite.
Yeah, I love them. They're great. And I just saw Bruce for the first time the other night, the new concert. I never saw anything like this in my life.
Friday or Saturday?
Saturday.
Yeah, I was there.
I camped 20,000 people.
It's a hell of a show.
I said, if Christ is smart, he would come back as Bruce. I mean, this is like, forget this. This is the only way. You know what I mean? Please, this guy is unbelievable. And I don't even know why, because I can't see him. I'm too short. I'm standing on my chair. I caught my leg to shit. I couldn't even see him. I can't see him. I can barely hear him. But it's there. You know it's there. You're going nuts, you know.
I know. I saw Bruce back when he was playing with the Wailers at Max's, and I've never missed a show that he's done anywhere in New York.
I never saw it. I mean, never. Incredible. Just incredible.
So you've got quite a spectrum of people that you like.
Oh yeah, I just like a lot of. I like just music, and I like all kinds of things, you know. And which is what makes it so difficult to like find out what you want to do when you like so many things, and when it's not like it'd be great if I could only sing one way, but I can sing R&B.
Yeah.
I can sing Broadway show tunes. I can still sing Ave Maria in church. You know, it's like, it's very crazy. You know, you just go like, why can't you like give me one thing that I could do, like, you know? But I really like to sing, and like, we rehearse. We do warm-up things. We do Joe Jackson songs. Then I do Bonnie Raitt songs. We just how we warm up, you know. We just do everything. I sing the Star Spangled Banner. I go totally nuts just to warm up. on sound checks.
You should do something completely loony and go into hurrah and do something there. Can you just see doing the
I know.
Star Spangled Banner?